Horrible Histories.
Oh my goodness. Look at that boat. At St. Coe?
But isn't that boat the white ship? King Henry's son William of Dellen is on board that boat.
Oh,
Yeah.
We sail big boats, but they make us cry. The survivor of the wreck told I. The white ship went down with the heir to the crown. The ship hit a rock and a leak got sprung. Cause they took a chance when they sailed home from France. They set off in the dark. They thought it was a lark. The crew were drunk, my air got sunk, didn't make it to shore, now there's gonna be war. Hey nobles!
Yeah!
Nobles!
Yeah!
Who'll be king now when I die?
I use big boats when I'm fighting France, but with one took too much of a chance. The Mary Rose got binned when she turned in the wind. The water poured in and she got sunk. The gun ports were closed. Sailors got hosed. Lucky like a no-leaf clover. When the ship tilted over, she went down. 400 drowned, but the French Armada, they achieved nada. Cause we've got other boats.
Yeah.
Boats.
Yeah.
We like big boats.
Yeah. Yo, yo! MC King Gustavus Adolphus on the decks. Well, on the deck.
I built big boats to put Sweden on the map. The first launch and the crowd began to clap. The Vasa was a beaut, constant of a loot. One gust of wind and she got sunk. Errors when it was built made the ship overtilt. Its hatches split asunder, and the water dragged her under. Would have helped us rule the seas, but was sunk by a gentle breeze. As the world stood and watched, they saw our plans botched. Hey you!
Yeah.
Did you see the boat go down?
Yeah.
Fancy pretending it didn't happen?
no.
Worth a try.
We had big boats, but they made us cry. High hopes, but things went awry. The memory makes us wince, cause our ships took a rinse. But they're legends ever since, cause these ships got sunk.
I'm Henry, the young king.
King Richard.
King John, yeah, and this is our mom.
Eleanor of Aquitaine, my name's Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, 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 oh. First up, I was the Queen of France. Wife of King Louis VII was a bad romance. Took a boat all the way across to England. Gave the English king over there my hand. Was my wish to be a really great mom. Had boys, Henry, Richard, and John. But a happy family wasn't our thing. Henry started up a war with his dad, the king. Had to choose between my husband and my son. That's a no-brainer for a mom. I chose to try and help my boy Henry to reign. So my hubby threw me into jail with shame. Eleanor of Aquitaine, my name's Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine. 3 sons, they all want to reign. My name's Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, 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 oh. Young Henry died of dysentery. My son Richard now can set me free. He didn't care about finding a young wife. Seems he had a better plan for his own life. Soon he went across the seas on a crusade. Helped to rule in his place, what an accolade. He got captured far away in another land. Then things at home got out of hand. Cause my boy Johnny got greedy. Soon invaded, took a castle or 2 or 3. Told everyone his bro King Rich was dead. And England was now his land instead. Eleanor of Aquitaine, my name's Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine. 3 sons, they all want to reign. My name's Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine. Oh, 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 no, no. Oh, 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 oh. I guess John was lying, saying Richard had died. Traveled to Austria to be by his side. To set him free, I paid for his release. Brought him all the way home, said this fighting must cease. Made my boys promise to always be friends. Gave Richard his crown back to his peaceful end. Then I supported my youngest King John. Tell ya ain't no job harder than being a mom. Oh, 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 no, no.
We all know we're heading to the valley of death. We want eternal life after our last breath.
Cause I've been a pharaoh, got an enema on my head. But when we die, we need help from the book of the dead.
It's a magic scroll of hymns to the sun god Ray. To help us through the afterlife, there's many things we must say.
Like I've never uttered lies, never been an eavesdropper.
I have never raised my voice, lived my life so proper.
Every text is different, written for each soul. But you know, in the end, we only got one goal.
These rules will remind us once we cease to be, and help us live in peace for all eternity.
Been waiting all our lives to get into Pharaoh's paradise. These words
tales are written on tomb walls inside our mummy wrappings, even in gold mass and other pharaoh trappings.
Cause getting into paradise, you know it ain't easy. Your heart is weighed against the feather, hope it ain't breezy.
Then we all board a ferry, cross the Lily Lake to the field of reeds. The ferryman will take us.
Then we'll meet our friends and old beloved pets. In the field of reeds, we'll have eternal rest, yeah.
Yeah, death ain't nothing but a new form of living. So glad we got the book of the dead and the advice it's given.
I'm 18 now, but will I ever see 20? Though you better hurry with my book, don't be slow.
Been waiting all our lives to get into Pharaoh's paradise. These words will be our guides to living in a Pharaoh's paradise. Been spending most our lives avoiding dangerous crocodiles. Preparing all our lives for living in a Pharaoh's paradise.
Let's all get this right. We're talking about flight. Started in Asia with a kite. Things were looking bright. Da Vinci was keen. Drew a flying machine. But it was never seen. Flight remained his dream. Then very soon the first hot air balloon in France took to the sky with animals on board. People weren't prepared to risk their lives. Then balloons are all the rage, 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 rage. Blanchard took center stage, 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 stage. Wrote himself a history page, 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 page. By taking off, taking off. Then the gliders on the scene, 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 scene. Then an airship powered by steam, 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 steam. Flight was no longer a dream, 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 dream. Taking off, it's taking off. Then into the limelight. Step the brothers right. They really hit the heights. First motor-powered flights. Blériot took the chance. Flew to England from France. Harriet Quimby followed suit. The first woman to boot. Those planes kept cruising. Distances improving. Soon pilots were flying. Cross new skies. The first transatlantic flights. The first plane to touch down, 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 down. John O'Cocken on the brown, 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 brown. The Limpet claimed the solo crown, 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 crown. Taking off, we're taking off. Amelia Earhart did the same, 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 same. And Amy Johnson flew her plane, 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 plane. Long distance records were her aim, 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 aim. She flew to Oz, flew to Oz. In Alexandria, a lighthouse built by Pharaoh Ptolemy towered over all until an earthquake made it fall into the sea. And in Olympia, the Greek god Zeus hurt a gigantic statue until a massive raging fire destroyed that wonder too. At least the Great Pyramid of Giza still stands for you.
The seven wonders of the ancient world.
Colossus of Rhodes, a statue built to celebrate a great victory, stood on the harbor wall until an earthquake brought it crashing to its knees. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon are next on the list, though this is the only wonder that maybe didn't exist. At least the Great Pyramid of Giza cannot be missed.
The seven wonders of the ancient world.
Temple of Artemis, the Temple of Diana is
the body's placed inside it. This wonder has met its doom. At least the Great Pyramid of Giza I'm off to see soon.
The Seven Wonders.
Oi! You! Come back here! You'll never catch me, copper!
It's a hard cop's life for us. Victorian cop's life for us. Instead of thank yous, we get hate. Being a policeman ain't that great. It's a hard cop's life. Used to work on a farm, it was really hard labour, so I moved to the city. Thought I'd do myself a favour. I'm over 5'9" and also not illiterate, so I joined the police force because I'm the perfect fit for it.
Respect was what I wanted. Been a criminal myself. Needed to join the other side. Be a lot better for my health. Thought we'd be sitting pretty. But dope it ain't, it's pretty gritty.
It's a hard cop's life for us. Victorian cop's life for us. Public hates us. Rubbish pay. On our feet 12 hours a day. It's a hard cop's life. Got no way to supplement my minimum income. Feel like I'm an idiot being a policeman. But as part of the reform, part of the new norm, at least we get to wear a nice new woolen uniform.
Yeah, but there's a catch. It really makes you scratch.
P to the E to the E to the L. The 1829 Metropolitan Police Act. Sir Robert Peel's responsible for our 0 hours contract.
Out of my way, Peelers!
Go on then, call us names. It's not like you can miss us. In Maidstone, we gotta grow compulsory whiskers.
You mean like mine?
Gotta say, that's mighty fine. It's a hard cop's life for us. Victorian cop's life for us. Have to carry our luncheon. Only perk is this truncheon. It's a hard cop's life. It's a hard knock life. Yeah, the hard cop's life.
Rubbish. We were better off before the Romans came, and we'll be even better after. The Romans said we were all savage before they arrived. Said we worshipped our gods by burning our convicts alive. Then Caesar invaded, not one time but two. Finally, Emperor Claudius sent over a crew who took over our isle and decided to stay quite a while.
But I say thank you to the Romans. They brought us olives, central heating, cats and cabbage. Can we live without them? They've been here 400 years. Gave us gods to fear, taught us to read, write and number our years. So I say thank you to the Romans for coming over here.
We lived in small settlements. We were all fierce warring tribes.
Now our cities have roads and sewers to make them smell nice. They taught us their Latin, they brought heated baths. Watching men fighting lions is always a laugh. Chester to Londinium. Finally, our country's all one. So I say thank you to the Romans for indoor plumbing. Roman coins, paved roads for running. Can we live without them for 100 years? What a ball, civilizing us all. Just ignore the pigs over the wall. So I say goodbye to the Romans. May your empire never fall.
Well, I say good riddance to the Romans. We don't need you no more.
Philip II, I'm the King of Spain.
I'm Liz the First and over England I reign.
I married your sister, Mary One.
But I'm queen now that she has gone.
I need a new wife, you're the perfect fit.
Apart from the not being a Catholic bit.
If we get together, our countries can be friends.
And if I say no,
the friendship ends. I hear everything I'm looking for is an easy decision. All you gotta do is change your religion.
you know what, Philip, I'll take my chances. I'm not interested in having romances. Your opinion big enough for the both of us.
If that's the way you want it, I can cause a fuss. I got the power of the Spanish Empire I can deploy, yeah.
Well, I'll do everything I can just to annoy ya. Yeah!
You and me, a rivalry, a war of words, a war at sea.
I'll send Francis Drake to steal your treasure. I'll back your enemies for good measure.
I'll be supporting loads of Catholic plots to have you replace the Mary Queen of the Scots.
Oh, do what you like, that don't scare me much. I'll get you involved in a war with the Dutch.
Let's see how you cope with my Spanish Armada.
Is that all you've got? You're gonna have to try harder. Yeah!
Okay, so my Armada turned out not to be a threat and actually landed me in quite a bit of debt.
We'll turn the screw and send our own fleet and lose 40 ships and have to retreat.
This is constant warning and for no end. Could have been so different if we could have been friends.
So let's both die before hostility cease and leave it to our successors to work out peace. Yeah!
You and me, a rivalry, a war of words, a war at sea. Protestant Liz, Catholic Phil, both going in for the kill.
Augustus at your service, heir to Julius Caesar. I was the first Roman emperor, one of history's greatest leaders. Beat all my enemies, I sure gave them what for. Grew the Roman Empire and did our civil war. When I departed, we just started adding countries to the list. No chance to reason with well-armed legions, how could they resist? But empires rise and empires fall. Subjugation. The same fate awaits them all. Exploitation. Invading tribes were a sign of the Roman Empire in decline. The writings on the wall rise and fall.
Napoleon Bonaparte, first emperor of France. During the French Revolution, my prospects were enhanced. Grew the first French Empire from Mali to Martinique, until Europe got together and we were forced to retreat. When I was boss, 3 million lives lost. I brought back slavery too. So those aggrieved were pretty pleased when I met my Waterloo. 'Cause empires rise and empires fall. Domination. The same fate awaits them all. Occupation. A bit of more than I could chew, Britannia. Over to you. The writings on the wall rise and fall.
By the time I came along, my empire ruled the seas. All around the globe we founded British colonies. But things started changing, and once one was off the scene, people wanted freedom, independence was their dream.
When I was a young prince, my father took me into the palace to say I'd rule the land. He said, son, when you grow up, you'll be king, the great King Arthur Tudor. Your life's already planned. But I dropped dead at 15. They gave my crown of queen to my brother, who later divorced her. And they left me a side note, a phantom in the sad parade of great kings that never were. Poor Edward died of dysentery. We call him the Black Prince. No throne for him, that stylish warrior. When Frederick got awful sick, his dad George was relieved. 'Cause as an heir, Fred was below par. He can't rule on, we can't rule on. So let's hear it for the roll call of kings you never knew at all. We can't rule on, but don't forget the kings you never had, 'cause we all died before our dads. Disappointing Fred drew his last breath. Ed looked cool but pooed himself to death. And there's also me, and don't forget Alfonso.
Alfonso? Yeah, Alfonso. Dad was Edward I. I was going to be King of England, but I died in 1284. Come on.
We could have ruled, but we were gone, so we could have had a King Alfonso. There's no King Fred to be anointing, because he's dead. Dead disappointing. They're never kings. The sad procession, it really stings. With no succession, we died too young. That much is clear. Some like Ed of diarrhea.
Can we all stop going on about how I pooed myself to death?
There's nothing wrong with pooing yourself to death. People did it all the time.
Shut up, Alfonso.
Monarchy abolished.
Civil War. What was it good for?
Royalty demolished. Once we'd won and Charles lost his head, we became a commonwealth instead. My new model army fought for the cause. I crushed rebellion and reformed laws. This old parliament became Lord Protector, like a king but without a crown and sceptre. Protectorate was now what we were called, with a jolly little motto: peace through war.
Civil War. What was it good for?
Monarchy disbanded.
Civil War. What was it good for?
My power expanded. Cut England and Wales into 12 little bits. It didn't work out, had to call that quits. Thought making me king would be the solution, but I stayed Lord Protector with a new constitution. Didn't last long, death was my fate.
So son and heir, stepping up to the plate. It was a tough act to follow, the great dictator. The army forced me out a year later.
Civil War. What was it good for?
Monarchy diminished.
Civil War. What was it good for?
I thought we were finished. But all the while I'd been in exile, banished from my home nation. Then I got the call, they'd had enough of war, and so began the restoration. I'd pardoned crimes from Civil War times, I'm back, what's not to like? Well, they dug me up, cut me up, and put my head on a spike.
Civil War. Who was it good for?
Don't get me started.
Civil War. Who was it good for?
Right, now where's the party?
Writers flocked to this town,
Talking about lost generation.
and started hanging around.
Paris was our destination.
American literary types,
Looking for new inspiration.
disillusioned with the stars and stripes.
Leaving behind our nation.
A novelist, Gertrude Stein,
Writer of great reputation.
had these guys round all the time.
Dropping in for conversation.
I knew all the artistic grace.
Archie had appreciation.
Picasso and Matisse were my mates.
For art with great dedication.
Lost generation.
For us American expats.
The lost generation, baby.
Paris is where it's at.
Hemingway, journalist and writer,
Was held in great admiration.
also a handy barroom fighter.
Useful in an altercation.
And Scott Fitzgerald, author supreme,
Great Gatsby was his creation.
got new ideas from the Paris scene.
It fueled our imagination.
Lost generation,
To be creatively free.
the lost generation, baby.
Paris is the place to be.
Sylvia Beach is my name. Ran a bookshop on the banks of the Seine.
James Joyce, the author of Ulysses. I'm actually Irish, if you please.
These writers often met round mine, a coming together of brilliant minds.
She published my greatest work.
I thought he was a bit of a joke,
Lost generation.
an intellectual melting pot.